In the ancient Indian scriptures, particularly the Vedas, death is a significant theme that has been contemplated and described in various ways. Within these scriptures, death is seen as a profound transition rather than a final end. It is understood as a natural part of the cycle of life and a gateway to the afterlife or subsequent rebirth. According to Hindu philosophy, the departure of the soul from the physical body at the time of death is referred to as prana pratishta. The term prana refers to the vital life force or energy that sustains all living beings, and pratishta means establishment or settling. It signifies the separation of the soul from the physical form and the establishment of the soul in a subtle body. So what is a gross body and subtle body, and what is the primary difference between them? The gross body refers to the physical body, composed of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether, and is subject to birth, growth, decay, and death. The subtle body, as the intermediary between the gross body and the higher spiritual realms, is composed of subtle energies, including the mind, intellect, ego, and vital energies. The subtle body is believed to survive death and continue its existence in the afterlife or through the process of reincarnation. The subtle body is intricately connected to consciousness and is responsible for thoughts, emotions, and the overall inner experience of an individual. At the time of death, the soul removes its attachment from the gross body and establishes itself in the subtle body, ready for its departure out of the physical body. Now that we have understood the concept of soul moving into the subtle body, let's understand what is prana and its association with the chakras. Prana is considered the vital life force or energy that permeates and sustains all living beings. It is a subtle form of energy that plays a crucial role in maintaining physical, mental, and spiritual well-being, and is believed to be present not only in the human body, but also in the entire universe. The formation of prana involves a complex interplay of various factors, including the breath, food, and the subtle energy centers in the body known as chakras. It is believed that the intake of air during breathing not only provides oxygen to the body, but also absorbs prana from the environment. Similarly, the food we consume and the energy present in the food is transformed into prana. Chakras are often described as spinning wheels or vortex-like structures located along the central channel of the subtle body, known as the Sushumna Nadi. There are generally considered to be 7 major chakras, and each chakra is associated with specific physical, emotional, and spiritual qualities. The chakras are channels for the flow of prana. As prana moves through the chakras, it nourishes and vitalizes the physical body, as well as the subtle energy body. The departure of the soul is believed to occur through the subtle channels, known as nadis. These are energetic pathways, or channels through which the life force, or prana, flows in the body, and there are 3 types. Ida Nadi flows on the left side of spine, and connected to left nostril. Pingala Nadi flows along the right side of the spine, connected to right nostril, and Sushumna Nadi runs along the spinal column, connecting base of the spine to the crown of the head. Now that we have understood the concept of subtle body, prana, chakras, and nadis, let's see how the process of death occurs, as described in the scriptures. During life, the prana flows through these nadis, maintaining the balance and vitality of the physical body. At the time of death, when the physical body can no longer sustain life, the body first undergoes a process of dissolution. Prana, the vital energy, begins to withdraw from the physical body and starts to gradually disengage from its connection to the organs, systems, and cells. As the prana withdraws from the physical body, it is believed to also disengage from the subtle body. The subtle body, consisting of the 5 koshas, sheaths, serves as an interface between the soul and the physical realm. The withdrawal of prana from the subtle body initiates a gradual separation of the soul from its encasement in the 5 koshas. The soul is present inside this subtle body that is covered by 5 sheaths or koshas. The organization of this structure thus is the gross body, then the subtle body with 5 sheaths, and within this subtle body is the soul. Once the prana is withdrawn, these 5 layers around the subtle body start to dissolve, and also undergo a process of dissolution, merging back into their respective subtle elements. Once the 5 sheaths are removed, the soul is set free from the encasement of the subtle body, and thus the last cord is cut, and the departure of soul, from the physical body, or prana pratishta, is complete. In conclusion, the understanding of death, and the departure of the soul from the body, varies across different philosophical and spiritual traditions, and their individual beliefs. Regardless of our individual beliefs, the notion of the soul's departure from the body encourages us to reflect on the profound interconnectedness of all living beings and the impermanence of things. Ultimately, the message to be taken from this understanding is to embrace the present moment, to cultivate meaningful relationships, and to live a life guided by values that foster harmony and well-being. Let this contemplation on death serve as a reminder to cherish the beauty of existence, to nurture our spiritual growth, and to live with an awareness of our interconnectedness and shared humanity, for we are not going to be here forever.